Creations, and we are pivoting tonight from what we were going to do. So tonight we're going to do at least the deer. I don't know if we'll get both done, but that is what we are going to do. So I hope you guys will come on and say hi. I need a drink already. I'm sorry. I'm so hot right now. You know, I don't even know what this, if this is just called elfin deer or elfin reindeer. That is what we are doing. The chocolate short elfin reindeer. The hell, skit. So we're going to do it on the chunky surface. Okay. So let me see now if I can invite everyone to it, because we know that Facebook doesn't always like to show my stuff. I hate that. But, you know, it is what it is, and you just have to go with the flow. And that is what we do, right? So, I am so warm right now. Hey Tammy, how was your days so far? So remember, when you're cutting your transfer out, you want to cut with scissors that you only use for transfers. So I'm going to cut along here. Hey Dwight, sorry. How are you tonight? So, I have to decide if I think this deer should be a darker deer or a lighter deer. Because, you know, most deer are that in between. They're not real dark, but they're not real light. So I'm thinking I might have to mix up. I am in Wisconsin in the good old USA. So I'm just going to make sure my surface is pretty dry, because, you know, we need that. So I have, see, I think this one might be a little too light, and I think this one might be a little too dark. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do a little mixing of the two. So this is the silk screen transfer, and I'm going to apply it with a squeegee or two. And then this is Chocolate Shores paste that is meant to go through a silk screen transfer. So that is what we're going to do. So you can see behind me just a few of the ones that I have done already. This one actually comes with a little elf as well. So we're going to try and get this to pull up. And when it's a brand new transfer, you do want to fuzz it just so it can release from the surface. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce some of your all's names on YouTube. So, hey, my friend Kim, how are you? Kim, is your mama doing better? So we are going to, I was actually going to do a different one. I was going to do this one, which is our November club. But the other night, my big wreath that I had on there, pulled the, like command hook from Dollar Tree off the wall. And, oh yeah, I like these ones. If I could find this surface, I would get them. They're like leathery, and chalk on them. So we're going to put this over to the side. So we're going to put this down. And I was going to ask you all, I know that a lot of us will be watching the election tomorrow, so does anyone want me to go live, or are you going to be too busy watching the election for me to go live? Because I have a feeling some people will watch, but with this election, I think more people are going to watch it personally. That is what my opinion is. Hey Nancy, how are you? So if you guys are new here, drop newbie, and if you are you've been with me for a while, let's see, what can we call you all? We don't want to make it sound like you're old or nothing. So all I'm doing is I'm taking a old my debit card that actually got, we had some issues with it, that somebody tried to go to Target or to go online from PayPal and buy a gift card from Target. So if you guys have been with me before, you're pros, so you know what is going on here. So I'm just going to, not that this would get you anywhere, but just in case, you know, we have some weird people out there sometimes. I just blacked it all out. So I think he's a cute guy. And this is the elf, and then we'll do the deer, the tree to go with it. Let me just tell you, right before I got ready to go live, Jason's blood sugar dropped, so that I'm running around trying to get his blood sugar up. So I think his I think this deer, I don't want it too dark, but I think this might be too light if I just do the what is this one? The camel. I think camel might be too light. I don't know. I don't know. But I was hoping that I could find a picture of it from chalk so I could use it as a, you know, see how they have it. Oh, that was a good song. So I need to log into my account. Come on, let me log in. There we go. So you can go shop the website, and there's two ways that you can shop. You can shop what it just calls shop, or you can do the lookbook. And the lookbook will show you different ways like to put it all together. And I think this was in the holiday collection. And I like that because it gives you a lot of like, hey, put this together with this. You can put this together. And then they show you different color combinations too. Because some of us are like, well, you know, but that's where chalk is really cool because you can make it work for your home. Like if I wanted, I can make this an albino deer, which I'm not going to, but you know, like I could. So I'm gonna just whip this around. Oh, for Pete's sakes. I moved the mouse and I lost where I was. Let me go back and see now. Okay. So these are our chubbies. Chubby cubbies. So you can see this is our lookbook. So they're showing you like how to set it up. There's different ways that you could do this. So you could do this either way. So I like that. Because sometimes, you know, you're like, huh, they do a really light colored deer. So I wonder if that is what they use. Oh, they do just use the caramel paste. The camel paste. What is this one? Not caramel, camel. So we are going to do everything except for his bow and the wreath in this color. I thought maybe it should be a little bit darker, but I really like how it looks on there. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. Because like I said, I felt so rushed trying to get on here after Jason's blood sugar was low that I just felt so rushed then. And then let me tell you, if you guys haven't seen my reel that I did of our Santa Express, that thing took me forever to do. Let me just tell you. Did they go back and color that in? Because I think so. So I was like, have mercy, y'all. It just seemed like it took a lot longer than what it should have. But it was an hour video, and I had to cut it down to, most reels can only be 35 seconds. So for me, you know, that's a lot. That is a lot to cut down. So I hope that you guys like how it turned out. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to half pill right now because I do not want this paste. Seems like it is so super thick that I do not want to have it dry and pull up on me. So see, so if you're not sure of the color, see, like all I did was I went to our website, my website, and looked under the lookbook, and voila, there it was, how to do it. They even tell you what color paste they use, which is really nice. I don't really shop the lookbook because normally I've just seen like them talk about the stuff, and then I go find the transfer that way. So, yeah, I think my paste could have used a little watered down. Yeah, so I go in, and the first thing I do is I go in and you can split it, and you try and delete anything that, like when I'm just talking and not talking, I try and go in there and get rid of like all that stuff first. And so I do that, and then I go back through and I try and speed it up, and then sometimes that's not enough either, so you got to go back and you got to go back then and delete more, and yeah, it's amazing what you have to do. So I don't know why they can't just give us more time. Like, why can't you give us a minute? So I don't know. So how they show this in our lookbook is that they show candy apple red paste, and then they show the metal, like a meadow in the woods, green. So now, because I did not want this brown to pill up, I kind of just lifted it, and now I'm going to go down through, push this back down so that I can do this. Now, the best thing about these tools, look, you can wipe it right off. So let's see which green I have out. Gravity, probably not. Take Note. Oh, I kind of like Scout though. And then the metal. So see, you can see which color. But I think it might be fast enough to go with Scout, right? Look how pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. So we're going to go in here, and we're going to add a little bit of this. Oh, I do like this. Doctor, knock it off. Damn cat. I shut Jason's door so Jason doesn't have to hear me. And now the cat is crying outside of his door. Meow, meow, let me in, let me in. And of course y'all know I'm going to do Jolene. A lot of them are doing more like, actually our color study hall, that is our color of the month. A lot of them are doing that. I'm more traditional when it comes to my colors. Like, I prefer red and green, and then of course I prefer blue and like blue and silver, blue and white. I love how my son talks to his cat. Oh my God, I need to color my gray. He talks so sweet. Like his cat is his child. And it is just so sweet, y'all. I was actually looking at outside Christmas lights and trying to decide if I want those, like, they look like they're supposed to be like a meteor, so that you see it like dripping, dripping, dripping down, dripping, dripping, dripping down. And I couldn't decide. Doctor! So Doctor goes in Jason's room and then just comes right back out. Crazy cat. So we're going to lift this off now. And we're going kind of see how this looks. Put it on your transfer backing sheet. So this is where we are. And then, of course, you know me. We're going to do a little watercoloring. Now, you don't have to, but y'all know me. Well, Kim, you could say that you need to put them up for your business, right? I'm going to have to go back in. I missed a little bit of a brown spot. So do you guys put lights outside, or do you use like those projector type lights that throw the lights up? Or are you more traditional lights? I'm just saying. I mean, like if you were having like an open house or something, and that you would need to have, you know, your house decorated for it. Chris, don't get mad at me. I need to find my little brush here. Let's shut this one down. I don't like how that one was doing. So yeah, I've always been the one that climbs up on the roof, puts the lights up and everything, but I live in an apartment and they kind of frown on you climbing up on the roofs here. I used to run an extension cord from my garage outside, but now, Tammy, they got so many solar lights that it's nice that way too. So, I like that. Because the one lights that I have on my porch right now, they're solar lights. And I do like that. And some of these are solar lights. And Tammy, if you go to Menards, Menards actually has, I know it costs a little bit more, but they have a new solar light that you don't even have to charge, like have the sunlight charge it during the day. I'm not quite sure how that works. But, yeah, they have like a power pack with it. So I was like, ooh. But for where my... Yeah, I like the solar rope lights. That's what I have. And I really do like them. But this one is one of those projectors that throws the lights up on your, like up on your house and stuff. And Amazon has like some pretty good deals right now, and like the deal of the day or whatever. So, yeah, I'm kind of debating. So you can see the difference by not having the bowl painted and having it painted in. I really like it painted in, me personally. But then I can go back and I could add like some highlights of gold highlights and stuff to it. Where like all the little things are that I'm covering up. And the thing is like with that one that throws the lights, like where I would have to put it to outside, it could shine through my downstairs neighbor's patio door. So I asked her, and she said, no, that would be fine. But I haven't heard from the other neighbor that it might affect. So, yeah. I'm just kind of playing the wait and see game. And if I don't hear back, I'm just going to get it anyways. And then if it shines too much in hers, then what I will do is I will just put it up on my balcony here. And then I'll get like real intense. I will get real intense lights. Kim, are you on YouTube tonight? Because if not, I could sure use you over there. So we're just going to add a little bit here and there, and then we're going to go back through. I'm going to paint the berries right away while we have this out. So we can make this look all pretty. And then we'll paint the other part of the bow. Some of my granddaughter's gifts came today, and I'm thinking, man, I should really go get some wrapping paper because I don't want to be wrapping stuff right before they come because I don't know exactly when they're coming. That is, or if they are. Thank you, Kim. Thank you so much. It is so nice to have a friend that you can count on and not worry about gross things like that. I want his little leggy done a little bit more there. See, it's kind of nice to have that reference also on here. So I'm just going to do just a little bit here. Honey, what is wrong with you? I do not know what that cat wants. But that cat is going to drive me to drink. Can you guys hear him? They do not have his tongue or his nose painted, but I think it would look so little cute having a little extra, right? He's going to have a little pink wash up in his ears, her ear as well. So, Kim, he's back. So we're going to paint it up in his ears a little bit, just to give it that, like, a little bit more, right? Because I think it just adds a little bit to them. I want it to look kind of cartoonish, but not like too cartoonish, if you know what I mean. So, look, what do you think? Doesn't that look so cute? Just like that little bit, not too much, but just enough, right? And then we're going to go in and do the green as well. And I think we're actually going to do we're going to put a little bit of water on our little trays that you can get. I'm going to go in there because I want it to fill in, but I don't want it like to be like super thick on here. So just get this little bit done here. I almost forgot where I was going. Ooh, I got way too much water on there. If you get a little bit too much and it starts to run, just take a little bit of paper toweling and you can soak that water right up. I know that's what the watercolor people do too. They a lot of times will just take a clean brush and clean it right up. So don't get too wet, but you know, like enough. So then we're just gonna throw this in here. And we might do a base coat on the tree, but I don't know. We'll have to see how much time, because I know I take so much time doing the little extra painting. So I want to know, we know Cindy's not watching the election. Who all is watching the election tomorrow? There we go. I'll have to see. What do you guys think? Isn't that like just so cute? Just that little bit has added so much, right? Doctor is not hiding, and he doesn't need fed, because I fed him like right before I came on. Too, after I fed Jason, I fed him, because he knows if I'm feeding Jason that it's chow time for him. So yeah, I don't know what that cat's problem is. And then, you know, at least he did let me sleep later on Sundays, so that was so nice. So this is where we are so far. Like, I really want to paint his eyes black, but I think I'm going to leave them and just force myself to leave this. So maybe we'll paint the tree real quick. Because the tree won't take long. Put all my brushes in there. I have not cleaned all my brushes yet, so. Kim, the same thing is happening right now again too. I might have to stop going live there if I keep having this. So we're going to quickly open this up. I would do the elf, but the elf I think is going to take a lot more time. And I really do kind of want to watch the time. So this tree is just called the Etch Pine Tree and Star. The Etch Pine Tree and Star. Oh, good, Kim. Thank you. Yeah, Kim, I think I need to go figure out how to put certain words. So if they use certain words that they're automatically blocked. But I'm not quite sure how to do that. So I mean, I would hate it for my granddaughter who can watch on YouTube to watch and see that. She'd probably go get her dad and tell her dad. And then her dad would be like, you need to add me as a administrator or something, because he'd be like, he would not want that shit. Oh, so you know what we're going to do first? We're going to do this first. I'm going to show you 2 ways that you can do this tree. I'm going to show you first one way. We are going to take we're actually going to take, we're just going to take the green. Oh, see, this green needs a little bit of, it's a little thick. Okay, this bottle here, why does this bottle not ever want to do, like I gotta like pump it like so many times, and then it just keeps spraying, spraying, spraying. So then I throw it over here to water my plants that I have over here, because it just goes forever. They like getting that little extra moisture, but yeah. So you could do this with a paintbrush, but I'm going to first just like slather it on. Don't get sloppy, Donna. So okay, in order for me not to get too sloppy, oh, get off my thing. I'm painting and I should have, you know, like something down on there, because, you know, I'm not quite, I'm so messy lately. I'm going to just go in here. And it is raining up here again. It's raining quite good right now. You guys can't hear it, but man, it is really coming down. It was so foggy this morning. I was so happy that we live only 10 minutes tops away from dialysis, because it was really super foggy. And I thought, ugh, if I lived out by like my sister, or if we had to drive all the way to Wausau to get treatment, 1, we would have had to left earlier. 2, by the time I got there, I'm sure my knuckles would have been hurting from holding the steering wheel too tight. Because for some reason, when it's foggy, I hold the steering wheel really tight. Okay, so this is what we did. Okay, so nice and easy, nothing hard, right? We're going to dry this real quick. And then we're going to do a second color on top of it. And we could actually just do like a snowy white if we wanted. And that's why I love chalk, because Kim and I may be really good friends, which we've never met, but we still are really good friends. Her way and my way maybe not be the same way to decorate. So it is nice that with chalk, you have that option to do it any which way you want. Now, I actually have quite a few of these trees, because I was hoping to be able to do like a workshop, because I thought, you know, these are pretty easy to do for someone just starting. You know, you could just put the stuff on there and be done with it, right? You don't have to do all the foo-foo stuff like I do. But I want to show you all the foo-foo stuff so that if you want to do the foo-foo stuff, that you understand how to do the foo-foo stuff. If you know what I mean. Oh, Karate Kid, wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off. Put your lid back on. Buffer out. Wax on, wax off. It's probably a good thing that, Kim, you took care of that, because I wouldn't want to hear what could have came out of the mouth with jiggling, waxing the tree off. Okay, and then if you're worried if you got too much or anything, just, you can always take a paper towel and wax it too. Buff it, polish it, whatever, right? Okay, so throw that over there. Now, should we just do it white like snow, or should we do another green on here? You guys tell me. What do you want to see? Because you guys, I really do need some comments from y'all, because that's how Facebook actually will show this out to more people, is if they see comments on the page. And it doesn't matter except for not the comments that were on YouTube. My star up here is going to be off a little bit. I can't have that. I like that noise. Should it be a silver star? You can go here. You can go here. Of course, we're going to do it in Shimmer Frost, right? Look at it. Do y'all see how pretty that is? Watch. Now, when we put this on, I'm going to show you a little bit. Oh, no, because I just did right there. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I could have used the bigger squeegee, but oh, wow. So this is going to make it look like there's snow out here. And then you can always go back through and make it look like there's berries on here, that there's lights on here. You could dot some of the glow in the dark on there. I mean, there's so many different things that you can do. I think we're going to do a silver star. And, ooh, I need to stir this. This is disco. Disco. But I don't like where this is lined up. So, we're going to pull this up. And we're going to place this really close to the center. And then we will go in there and fix that little bit up there too. What do y'all think? You guys like it? So now, watch. Just wipe that little bit off there where when I moved it, I got a little bit of smoochy on the back. Oh, I got it on a few spots on my desk. So aren't these cute? See, now doesn't he look like he's just around the tree? And then by the time we put the elf in there too, it'll just give you like a whole little scene to work with. And then I saw someone do, okay, you go over here just for a minute. Let's see if I can find in here the white and a blue, and I need a little paper. So what they show is, you know, on the big deer on the back there, what they show is taking like, oh, I don't like that blue. That blue is too much. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that you can see the blue, but it's hard to see this one here. But what it does is it gives the illusion like there's snow. There's snow. Do you see that? Just that little bit. Do you see how that changes? I know. It's something so simple. And I saw this on Shoot Fire. I don't know what it was. And I thought, oh, I'm going to try that. So I want to see if I can get more of the blue on my tip. And then I'm just going to come in here and do like little snowbanks. And then go back in there and drag it through that blue so that it'll just give that illusion. And you can just do, you know, like do it a little more. So what I need is I need a smidget of blue. And then I'm just taking that white and I'm dragging it through there so you can see that little bit on my tip, right? And I'm just gonna drag it in a few spots so that it'll show, but it won't be like too much. And then you can go over it again. So Kim, did you work today since your mom had surgery, or will you work tomorrow? I know your schedule has been all screwy for me to follow lately. I used to know when you worked, and now it's like, I don't know when you work. And then a little bit back here, just a little bit. And the further you get back, the more that you just leave it. You leave it really white. Oh, hi Donna. I didn't realize you were on too. So look at that now. Can you see the little bit where it looks like snow on there now? Now, if it was February or March, that would be really dirty snow. But I am not doing really dirty snow. So let me show you again on the little deer. Do you see just that little bit? And then here's the tree that we did. And I think it just makes a big difference. And I will tell you, these markers, like, I love these markers because then you can like go, oh, needs to be maybe a little bit, you know, not so much pinky. You can go back in and tone it down. But then you can also do like the highlights on there so that it will make it pop even more. And you kind of just want to go in and like do hit and miss pops. But watch what it does to the bow now. To have these. Look at the difference. Do you see the difference in the bow compared to where in the holy H is the other one? So like I could take and go in and I could do the nose, I could do the eyes, I could outline it with it. I mean, for me, it's hard not to get carried away with this. Because y'all know me. So, because I really do want to do those eyes in black, but look at the difference. So the bow was done straight, the wreath was done more watercolor, and then of course the deer was just straight, where this one we painted the background first and then we put the white on there. And then see, because I come in so many colors, I could dot like ornaments or lights all over it. You know how they do that? So chalk is all about having fun, y'all. There you guys go. I hope that you enjoyed it. And look, by just doing these two pieces, we're almost at an hour already. So we will do the elf. I think we'll do him either early tomorrow or we will do him on Wednesday. Because yeah, I'm going to want to make sure he's like his belt is done. He's, you know, his little hair, his hat, the candy cane, his striped little sockies, and then, of course, his shoes. So he's going to look so cute. Y'all have a great night. Don't forget, please like, share, and subscribe if you're on YouTube. And thank you everyone who has ordered recently from me. I appreciate that so much. If you are ever ordering and you are having like you're like, oh, I don't know what I need to go with there. I'm going to see if I can hold up my laptop again. I need to move these so I don't accidentally get them. But if you go, I'm in the lookbook right now. Cool. And if you, oh, see, it's telling you what color that was used. So now I gotta see if I can maneuver backwards. Come on. So if you like click right here, I know it's hard to see with all these lights. It'll tell you in the lookbook what color it is. So that's like big time here, where this says candy apple paste. This one is, I don't know what color that is. Tide paste. And then his face is done in Dune. He has bumblebee paste for hair. So I like that it will tell you right in here. So like if you just click on it, it'll tell you what color to use. See, and it's telling you right here. It's telling you about the frame and everything that you could do like on these ones. So if you have issues, otherwise just ask me. Just ask me. And I will tell you, there's 3 times a week that, for the most part, I get halfway decent reception. But there's some times that I don't. That would be the only time that I would not get back to you right away. But if you just put urgent, I would look at it for you. So you guys have a great night. Thank you again. And thank you, Kim, again. Thank you for all your help. Because, you know, that stuff really bothers me. I don't know why men have to write that kind of gross stuff. But, you know, they think that they're big shots or something, I guess. I don't know. I was told that that means that they're sometimes compensating for other things that they're lacking. So, I don't know. I have just a few brushes and a few squeegees to clean. Don't forget to clean these. You just take them and put them in. Actually, what I do is when I have them in a little tray like this, and Dollar Tree sells trays, so if you don't have one, I stick them so that the part that has the paste on it, and even this, I could actually save this, spray it, and I would be able to use this blue and paint again. I know it's really weird how that can work, but I put them in, and then I spray it with water, and I let it set for a short time while I am cleaning the transfers, and then I go back and then I'll clean these. So that, you know, makes it a little bit easier to do. Oh, see, and I got 2 jars of water I got to clean too. You guys have a great night. Thank you again. Thank you again for liking my reels and everything too. It does really help me a lot. And I hope you guys just have a great night. I hope that that you guys can get out and vote. Jason and I actually voted already. We, because I'm Jason's caregiver and Jason is disabled, we did by mail. And we got ours out in the mail already. I don't know, last week, week before, I don't even know anymore. But we got those out, so it is supposed to be thunderstorming and pouring rain up here tomorrow. So I'm glad that we don't have to go out in that and maybe have to stand outside before you get inside to vote. So just remember, if you don't vote, you can't complain. If you vote and your person still doesn't win, that's okay. You can complain because you went and voted. You went and you voted. You don't have to tell anyone who you're voting for, not even your spouse. They don't have the right to know. This is your constitutional right to vote and not tell anyone. You don't have to worry about that. So, get off my soapbox. You guys have a great night, and I will chitty chat with y'all later. I'm going to do a poll to see how many people want me to go live tomorrow. I will talk to y'all later. Bye now.